do you have? Wait a minute. I'm sure at least there's one person among you who might be asking, hey, what is this pet peeve? According to Wikipedia.com, pet peeve is a minor annoyance considered by the individual to be particularly annoying in comparison to some other person. Basically, it's a personal irritation. For example, for some people, watching others talk with their mouth full would be a pet peeve. For some of us, people who talk over the telephone in a room without giving any consideration to others in the room would be a pet peeve. My pet peeve is bad customer service, especially on the phone. This is how it all began. In my office, my boss said, "Why don't you work on Saturdays?" I said, "Sir, I don't have an internet connection." "What do you mean?" "Sir, I'm an old-fashioned person who still works on dial-up connection." I can't believe this. In Kuwait, somebody is using dial-up. You get a broadband now. So, under the influence of my boss and family, I was forced to look for internet connection, broadband basically. So I did my homework, and 3 of my colleagues suggested 3 companies because their spouses were working in that company. Just to protect the identity of the companies, I'll call them Slow Telco, Quality in the Nets, and Thames. So without wasting any time, I called the first company, Quality in the Nets.
Shukran litisarikum sharika Quality in the Nets. Thank you for calling Quality Nets. For English, press 2.
I pressed 2. Dum, 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 dum. iPad, PSP, MP3, Quality in the Net moves internet. That was all what I understood. The rest of it was in Arabic. I thought this was a joke. I pressed the number again. The same drill. Shukran litisarikum dum 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 dum. I was so frustrated. I called the second number. Slow Telco.
Shukran litisarikum Slow Telco.
Thank you for calling to Slow Telco. For English, press 2. I pressed 2. Silence. Dead silence. Long pause. I waited for 20 minutes. And afterwards, I heard an automated, "Are you still there?" "Oh yes, I am there." I thought someone is pulling a prank on me. I decided to call the third number. Thames.
Marhaban bikum Sharika Thames. Thank you for calling Thames. For English, press 2.
I pressed 2.
For ADSL, press 1. For Wi-Fi, press 2. For GPON services, press 3. For dial-up, press 4.
I only knew dial-up, so I wanted to know what the other 3 were. So I want to talk to a live agent. But nobody. I pressed 0. It came back to the same menu again. I thought this is ridiculous. I finally decided to drop the plan of taking an internet connection. But something in me told me, why don't you try the second number again? And I did. This time, I'm lucky to get a real human being online. And I was so excited. I said, "Thank goodness for you. I'm so excited. Thank you so much." "Hold on. Sorry. No English. No English." "Listen, ma'am, don't go away. I know Shwai Arabic. I'm willing to wait for you." "Okay, no problem. She took my number and she promised that another colleague who could speak English would call me back. And as promised, somebody called me back. And that's how I got my internet connection. So from this episode, I learned 2 things. Now just to let you know, I had worked in the call center industry back in India, serving the American and British customers. So back in the days, I did not know why these customers were so irate and so frustrated. They sounded ungrateful all the time. Now I understood why they abused me, abused my English, everything. So those among you who are in the customer service industry, please bear in mind why customers yell at you. And then, talking from a customer perspective, well, we need to put ourselves in the shoes of these people. You know, we need to understand their frustrations. It's not their fault, basically. Sometimes it can rub us in the wrong way, but we need to control our pet peeves, our irritations. I hope you learned something out of it. Over to you.